In what could appear to give the People's Democratic Party (PDP) a run for its strategies towards the 2023 general election, the governing All Progressive Congress (APC) is giving the North Central top priority to land the position of the national chairman of the party, Sunday Tribune has learned. In a former Senate President, Iyorchia Ayu, the biggest opposition party, recently produced its new national chairman from the North Central, replacing Mr. Uche Secondus from the South South. As if determined to play the PDP game to the last letter, Southeast is also reportedly being tipped to produce the ruling party's national secretary, just like PDP, which went to the geopolitical zone to pick its national scribe in the person of Senator Samuel Anyanwu. In the North Central, those searching to report back to the office, the official leader of the party, President Muhammadu Buhari, have reportedly identified three persons from whom the party's decision makers are expected to pick one. Two former governors and a dark horse are said to have been penciled in. Of the two former governors, one is seen as suffocating in dealing with the incumbent governor of his state, who is reportedly enthroned. His state governor, who has been openly supportive of his aspiration, is reportedly open to having another state in the zone land a plum job to be saved from further harassment from the godfather. The other former governor is largely seen as hedonistic, with a third party source disclosing to Sunday Tribune that Baba, President Muhammadu Buhari, would not take XYZ, mentioning the former governor's name, from them. The third target, Sunday Tribune source noted, would jot Nigerians when unveiled. He's not the person you may be expecting, the source teased the surprise expected ahead of the unveiling of the dark horse. All efforts to extract an identity from the source were rebuffed on the excuse that bringing him out early could damage other ancillary strategies to forge a common front. What isn't in doubt, however, was a confirmation by the source that a bridge building coalition has emerged to work out the shape of the next National Working Committee as designed by forces aligning to gain supremacy. The incoming NWC is expected to largely determine the fate of the state chapters where parallel congresses held. Zoning of the elective offices, especially the presidency, has been a contentious issue in the ruling party. PDP surmounted the challenge by throwing its presidential ticket open, while party offices simply exchange hands between the North and South. There's also an understanding that if a Northerner emerges the party's presidential standard bearer and goes ahead to win the general election, IU will step down as the national chairman and a Southerner, second in rank, would mount the saddle. Taofek Arapaja, a former deputy governor for your state, is the deputy national chairman South-South, and he is seen as a shoe-in if a northern candidate wins the presidency on PDP's platform. Past attempts at zoning of elective offices by the APC ended in chaos, disclaimers, and denials over allegations that some tendencies were already claiming victory in certain parts of the country. Even the current effort, Sunday Tribune learns, isn't cast in iron and could be dumped anytime because the guys at the national headquarters, Maimala Bernie's caretaker committee, are so jittery and may dump this one once it is out, the source revealed. The main aspect of the zoning being referred to by the party chieftains was the presidency, on which the decision makers are yet to take a definite stand. However, most of the top operatives of the party have favored the South for the number one job on the ticket of the party after 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari ending on May 29th, 2023. Some heavyweight northern governors like Kaduna State's Nasir El-Rufai, Kanu's Abdullahi Ganduje, and Borno's Babagana Zulum have spoken in favor of power rotating to the south. The contention at the heart of the zoning issue is said to be the push to have the presidency micro-zoned like party offices to a definite zone in the south. Those pushing this argument are also pointing to the current effort to zone the position of Deputy National Chairman South to a particular geopolitical zone in the axis. In the South, the contention for the APC presidential ticket seems a direct battle between the Southeast and Southwest, where the current vice president hails from. Being a heartbeat away from the number one job inside the party's national abode, there are forces pushing for Vice President Yemi Osibanjo to enjoy the right of the first refusal. The argument is further made that in functional democracies, the vice president is as good as waiting president and can only be bypassed if their chances of winning the general election are realistically low. Osibanjo is deemed to have a realistic pathway to the presidency. The national leader of the party, Senator Bola Tinubu, is also being heavily tipped for the top job by Emerging Political Action Committee, PACs. Sunday Tribune learned that an aspirant who is yet to strongly feature in the presidency calculations may show up once a new National Working Committee is in place. In the Southeast, Ebonyi State Governor and an ally of President Buhari, Dave Umahi, has become a regular mention in the projection for APC's presidential ticket. Southwest is heavily favored against the Southeast in delegate account, considering just 2 states in the Southeast are governed by the APC, while the APC run 5 in the Southwest, with a long list of past and current office holders who are automatic delegates to the presidential primary, though a plurality of aspirants from the zone could thin off the advantage. 2023 calculations. APC and PDP, they are trying to use the same strategy. We know PDP, they've concluded theirs. Their national chairman has emerged. They've picked their national chairman. And political analysts have stated that with the way APC is going, that the game card they want to use, they are trying to play by the same rule PDP is going by. How PDP zoned their national chairman. APC is here to hold this national convention. Mai Mala Birni is still occupying that position as governor of his state and also at the helm of affairs of the party, the caretaker committee. He's the chairman of the party, but in due course, they'll be holding the national convention to actually pick the national chairman of the party. And they are trying to play by the same card, the same game, the same way the main opposition party is going. 2023 definitely informing all of the decisions being made by these by the 2 main political parties. Well, guys, leave us your take. Thank you once again for staying tuned. Please don't forget to like, share, and to subscribe. Till I come your way again with more updates. Bye.